all you'll have to do is go over to patreon.com and just type in Trade Sniper, and my account will pop up right here. Click it, sign up, and get access, and you will be able to get Trade Sniper synced right up uh, to your trading view charts. So that's a very easy way to get it. You could also go to my TikTok, which is Trade Sniper, and you can get it from there. So we'll just dust back to Shiba Inu. I don't want to spend too much time on a shitcoin, but I know a lot of people are interested in it, and that's that. Let's take another look at Litecoin over here. In the past video, we revealed that we had this somewhat of a structure. This is literally just a clone of a past fractal of what Litecoin did, and as you can see, it's pretty much following the same pattern as it's shooting upwards, falling back down. It's overlaid over it so you could see it. I could lower it a little bit more, but I just wanted to be able to you guys to see it. And as you can see here, it shot up to the upside and got rejected. And as you can see with the Trade Sniper pretty much gave it a flip blue right over here. And now the problem with Litecoin is that the Trade Sniper on the higher time frame 3-day is bright red. So I'm almost expecting a bigger drop. If it does not get support here, it's most likely going to drop down to the downside. If you want to take a look at what could potentially happen, let's try to clean this up here. And I want to point out where we are at in the cycle, and that is right here. So as you know, the Trade Sniper was flipped red right here. Okay, and as you see here, it's the same exact thing. So if this continues with the red and the parabolic star above the candle on the 3-day, that's why I'm almost expecting more of a sell-off, because that's replicating what it did here. And if it does continue, I'm expecting it to continue on this fractal. And what we're gonna pretty much project is that Litecoin will fall about 57% more down into this area here. I know it's a lot of arrows right into this area here. So we'll just leave that there, and we'll follow up with Litecoin later. Let's take a peek at ADA Cardano. Now Cardano is stayed true to this structure, this grind line here, this purple line. As you can see, it shot up out of here. Trade Sniper flipped again from green to hyper green on August 21st. So that would have been a nice buy here at $1.22. As the hyper green shot upwards, we could follow along with the indicator, and what we could note is that as it was hyper green, it continued to pump and pump and pump until the literal day where Trade Sniper flipped blue, indicating the end of the rally. Now, as it's flipped blue, the sell-off has started, and now it is red. So that indicates the selling pressure that we're seeing in it. And I'll tell you, if this grind line was to break here, this is a pretty major structure, which it's been true to this grind line since July. If this was to break here, we're going to see a big sell-off on the upside for 88 hodlers. If this does not break, then you're looking at a pretty big rally that could go to the upside. So we're going to kind of wait and see what happens. We have to see what it does with this grind line, but right now it's not looking good. Let's take a look at Tezos. Now, Tezos has been in this parallel channel since 2018. If you notice this is the weekly chart. Now, if you see, every time it shoots up out of this channel here, the blue flip on Trade Sniper will bring it all the way down to the bottom of that channel. It happened here. It happened right here as it flipped from green to blue, and then just a complete fall. Now, as you note right here, it was in a falling wedge. That's the opposite of a rising wedge. With a falling wedge, you're looking at a bullish structure where it's falling and falling, and this is the time where you want to be accumulating. So what I tell people who have the Trade Sniper is, when you see the red here, this is the time you want your eyes on the stock or crypto. And once it flips to green, especially on the higher time frames, that's when I would start entering. And if you did, you would have gotten in right here, and it could have shut all the way up here for a nice trade and a nice profit. I did want to point out that the current structure of ADA is above here. So if it can stay up here, or Tezos rather, it could stay up here, and it could shoot to the upside if it gets support at the top of this parallel channel. But if it does not, and as you can see, Trade Sniper has flipped blue, there's a good chance it could fall back down, and it most likely could fall into another wedge here and just kind of repeat the pattern, and then fall back down to the bottom of the support level here, or lower. So If you're in ADA, you didn't profit take yet, I would just be, you keep your eyes on it. It's the only crypto that's really doing good today, 8%, while everything else is getting butchered. Pretty interesting. But that's what's happening, and that's what we're keeping an eye on. Let's take a look at ETH, and then I'll probably call it a day. Ethereum is in this. It's like a reverse descending triangle. It's a kind of a strange structure. As you can see here, it got support. It went to the top of this structure, got rejected, came back down and tested it once, and shot all the way up to the top here, and then almost through it. And now as it got rejected here, you'll see the sell-off is starting to happen. And I'm almost expecting something like this to happen, where you'll see it falling, and it's falling, and then it's just going to keep falling more back down to maybe 2200 or even 1800, down to the bottom of this area here, testing it one more time, or possibly in the middle. And if that happens, then what you'll see is it'll probably get out of this structure and then form an entirely new structure. So we're going to go ahead and make another prediction here that Ethereum is going to be in something like this, and we'll just leave this here. This is a ghost pattern. We know that this isn't a guarantee that it will happen, but we're going to leave that there and just let Ethereum do its thing, and see if it's going to fall more. If we take a look at the 3-day, it's pretty bad. I mean, all these on the 3-day are red. So let me just slide this over for a second. And I think, considering it's red, they're both red, since it was last time it was red and it was the same color now. I'm considering that this will probably fall again. So I would definitely be careful with Ethereum, and again, just follow the trade sniper. Just follow the indicator, and let the indicator make the decision for you, because the most of the time when people are losing trades, it's because they're emotional, or they saw on Twitter that Twitter is accepting Bitcoin, so they bought in and think it's going to go to 100K, and now it's getting sold off. Like, you don't want to ever trade with emotions. You want to use indicators and just have sound knowledge. So definitely get the trade sniper. If you don't like it, there's no obligation. You can always just cancel, and stuff like that. But I have a lot of people who are loving it. They're using it to make trades, and they're just following along, and they've been following along for a long time. So don't miss out on the opportunity. Again, best way to get it is go over to patreon.com, and just type in Trade Sniper. Be sure to shoot me a follow on YouTube if you're not already. And we're gonna go ahead and end the video there with one last peek on Bitcoin. As you can see, if we take a look at that 45-minute, Trade Sniper's flipped green, and it's starting to get a little bit of a rally to the upside. But what you have to worry about is if it flips red. You're gonna need hyper green color to continue this rally, but if it doesn't, then there's a good chance that it could do something like this and be some sort of a fake rally, and then down for some more downside here if this doesn't hold. So we're gonna end it there. Be sure to tune in and shoot me a follow, and just be careful out there. This market looks cracked. It looks real bad. I mean, everything is looking really bad, especially after like a little rally from yesterday. It looks bad. If you look at some of the stocks as well, real quick, we'll take a peek. I mean, Evergrande selling off again, Moderna selling off, Riot, Alibaba, MicroStrategies selling off. I mean, just a lot of things are taking a hit today. So just be very careful and tune in tomorrow, and we will continue that. Trade Sniper out.